few years ago, I ascended the Bears Head Fire Tower to meet with the lookout who spent the spring there. When I climbed the ladder from 80 feet above the Weiser State Forest in Schuylkill County, I could see green in any direction that I looked. The forests around the tower were interrupted by a few roads and trails. Wind turbines formed a row off in the distance, and farther away still, the mountains looked blue. Foresters have been taking advantage of that vantage point for 90 years since the tower went up. From up there, they can see when forest fires start and report on how the fires move. The state plans to replace 16 of its fire towers this year, but technology provides foresters, land managers, search and rescue teams, and firefighters ways to get that bird's eye view without climbing a tower. Drones are the foremost of the new technologies, and while lawmakers and rule makers want to prevent people from harassing hunters or wildlife with drones, which are behaviors that are rude to dangerous and I think should be discouraged, I am encouraged by the potential benefits of drones. For crews fighting a forest fire, a drone with a camera can give a real-time view of where the fire is moving, and pictures like that can help the firefighters plan their strategy for extinguishing the fire, decide if communities in the path of the fire need to be evacuated, and protect the firefighters themselves from unexpected changes in the fire's movements. Drones, at less cost than chartered planes or helicopters, can take aerial photos for mapping, land use planning, and other purposes. Foresters looking at images from drones can tell when trees have greened and when the fire risk has abated. They can also identify areas where disease has hit, such as gypsy moth infestation or other pests that have killed trees. Aircraft for years have helped put out forest fires by dropping water or other sprays on the flames. Aircraft, however, can also start fires. During a prescribed burn on the Broad Mountain last year in Carbon County, a helicopter released firebombs the size of ping pong balls. The airdrop of projectiles that some foresters call dragon eggs kindled the fire faster and at less risk of injury than ground crews carrying torches could have done. At the Lehigh Gap Nature Center in Slatington 5 years ago, aircraft dropped seeds and fertilizer to replant hillsides left barren by the pollution from a now idle zinc plant. The airdrop was costly, but it did less damage to the terrain than heavy equipment would have done building the roads necessary to get people up there to plant the hills with shovels and rakes.